I'm back.
As you can see, the jury has spoken, and like I threatened to do, which was to kick Lauren off.
You can't kick me off.
The
people love
people
me.
have spoken, so she's back. We're doing more gym vocab.
And this time it's going to be more bodybuilding stuff.
A little bit more bodybuilding focused,
yes.
as you will see.
Because we are both bodybuilders.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
So there's a couple hidden gems as well. There's one that she doesn't know about. And we'll see.
Am I gonna know what this word means?
I don't think it's even a thing. I might have came up with it on my own.
Ryan comes up with his own phrases and words.
It's fun. Yeah, it's great. It keeps the people on their toes, you know?
Does it really?
So, gym vocab again. Let's get right into what's number one.
All right, number one is body fat percentage.
So
what is your body fat percentage, Ryan?
That's like HIPAA violation, I think. But if someone was to guess and estimate, it's like 7. But it's not. That's not important.
Last time I heard it was 8.
Whoa! Yeah, so it sounds self-explanatory, right? But
there's more to it than that.
There is. And there's reasons to measure it. There's also reasons not. Like for most people, you don't need to know. Like I think a general rule of thumb, at least for men, women, it's a lot more complicated. For men, generally, this is very general. If you're sub 10% body fat, you can see your abs. If you're above 10% body fat, you probably can't see all your abs. So the gold standard of measuring it would either be a DEXA scan, which you have to like...
Expensive. They're like $200. I went to go look at one and my coach was like, Don't. Yeah. But it'd just be cool to know like 100% for sure.
Yeah. So that or we did this in college, but where you sit in basically like a porch swing and then you go underwater. And then you do all these measurements and that... because fat is more buoyant than muscle. But then how we've done it and how her coach does it is just the calipers. You just have to be careful. You want to be very consistent with that because if you're doing it to yourself and not taking the appropriate pinches every time, you're gonna have varying results like all over the board. All right, I know exactly what you're all thinking. I've had this, a lot of times where, you show up to it's more of a guy thing. Maybe I'll show up to go golfing and me and my buddy are somehow matching. And like your other buddy's like, bro, like what'd you guys coordinate? Did you call each other? And so, yes, we did. We literally called each other. We made sure that we were matching.
Each other.
Yeah, see like the
what
green.
What are you wearing to the gym?
Even the Whoop bands are pretty close, yeah. Close enough, right?
Yeah, they're close enough.
So, yes, we planned this. If you're liking these kind of videos, this kind of vibe, right? Little friendly banter, some fun definitions, a little playfulness, all these kind of things, then you should definitely consider subscribing. We're going to make more videos like this. Drop a like if you think Lauren should stay, because it's still not too late, all right? All right, what's number 2?
The next one.
Throw it out there. We like throwing stuff. Yes. Oh, paper cuts, though. Oh, yes. This is good. Yeah, see, this is not even the one that I thought. Just show the people, babe. So, this is the obligatory sweat band. I think this is a guy thing, okay? So, it's when you're at the gym, okay?
And let me see if there's a girl equivalent after you explain it.
So I'm in front of the dumbbell rack, right? I just did my set of like hammer curls or something. I'm sweaty, but not really that sweaty. But I feel the need to show off my abs. And I want to like look at my abs.
Oh,
so you take your shirt and wipe.
Doing.
You give it a quick wipe, but you can still see quick enough and you're flexing. And it's either like a peacocking type thing of
Since you told me this, I've seen so many guys do it
at the
gym.
No, it's a literal thing.
It's so funny now.
Because you don't, look, I could do that, I could do this. There's so many variations of it, but you pull it up and it's flexed. All right.
All right, anything else on this? This is just guys flexing, basically.
Pretty much it.
Okay. I'm going to like see you do it at the gym.
Only
I don't
for
know
you.
if I've ever seen you do it at the gym.
Only for you.
Fair enough.
This one is the one. Oh yeah, now this is a thing. This is a thing too. What?
Okay, we've definitely, all right, I'll just show it.
Yes, show it please.
Post-gym clarity.
Yes, so you could also fill in this word with another word if you're a man or even a woman, I guess. I don't know what, but.
I don't know if okay, we won't go there.
Yeah,
we won't go there.
Need to go there. You can use your
What
imagination.
is your post-gym clarity?
Post-gym clarity is sometimes you go to the gym with baggage, right? And what you do a lot of the times with that baggage is you freaking pick it up and you put it down a bunch and you end up like stomping on it, throwing it out, whatever you need to do. But then you leave the gym and you're light. And you have, sometimes you go in with like stress, anxiety, or even like maybe a problem that you're trying to think through. And then you go to the gym, you get the endorphin release, your
serotonin, dopamine, all the things.
Neurotransmitters and the beautiful aspects of the gym. You have a pump, you have more self-esteem. You leave.
The pump is what gives you all that.
And whatever you were dealing with, you just have clarity. You're like, that's exactly what I needed to do. Like, for example,
Ryan and I have done this.
A lot, yes.
Like, after CrossFit, we both died in CrossFit.
Yes.
And then sat out in the parking lot right next to our cars, like in the dark.
Yeah.
Or super early in the morning. Just be like, I love you so much. Oh, I love you so much. Yes, yes.
Sure. But, yeah, like, okay, so another example really quick would be yesterday. We were leaving the gym. And it's her birthday soon, so I'm thinking of ideas,
Oh, yeah.
And I literally
late at night
had like the best birthday gift idea ever, and it was right after the gym.
Ryan was so stoked, and I was so tired.
It was post-gym clarity at its finest. Energy. Literally the clariest Claire that I've ever had. Okay, get that one out of here.
All right.
It's a thing, trust me.
I think that's a thing for men and for women. Like you feel good after the gym. If it's like a long run or whatever.
Any of the things.
Yeah.
All right, last one.
Bunch of acronyms.
So we'll start from the bottom, of course. So,
okay, starting from the bottom.
MRV, and that would stand for maximum recoverable volume, which is basically like a periodization vocabulary word to basically mean for each person. It's hard to figure this out, but when you figure it out, it's a beautiful thing, and it really helps with your programming.
Beautiful.
Specifically, this would be like hypertrophy, right? So you're trying to build muscle. It is basically the amount of volume that you can do per week that you can recover from. So you need to, if you're trying to get as big and as large and muscular as possible, you want to find how many sets you can do for chest per week that you can then still recover from and not obviously injure yourself or have it go into your next chest day. Like if you finish chest on Friday.
I was going to ask. I was like,
and
well,
it's
what
like,
is it not recover? What are you not recovering from?
It'd be like if you're doing chest on Friday and then you're split, right? And then your next chest day would be Tuesday. If you're still like, dude, I can't even like flex.
I've done this.
Yeah. That means you exceeded your maximum recovered volume. Okay. And then we'll go just to the top because why would we not do that? And then RIR. So that is repetitions in reserve. Another type of like periodization thing or just a way to like almost talk about how you're doing your sets. And it's a good way to go from like week 1 to week 5 and make that go down. So week 1, you would do like 3 reps in reserve, right? You're not even close to failure. And then as your program progresses, you do 2 reps in reserve, 1 rep in reserve, and you might hit failure. So it's just another way to measure your like proximity to failure without doing like 3 sets of 12. You do 3 sets to 3 reps in reserve. So that's what's cool about doing reps in reserve versus stopping at a rep is that it does keep each workout kind of like dynamic. Cause like you might do 15 reps on, barbell bench. And then the next week you might do like 12. So it just kind of keeps it different than always doing like 3 sets of 12 and increasing the weight. And it's also just another way to like modulate your program.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
the middle one.
RPE. This one can be used in a lot of ways. It's mainly used for like cardio stuff. So I'll put the scale up on the screen right now, but it's basically.
Wait, can you just say what it stands for?
Oh, rating of perceived exertion. Sorry. So it's basically the easiest way to explain it. Be like, all right, we're running together.
Yeah.
Or like right now we're like at the lowest rating of perceived exertion because our hearts are fine. Like, right. I mean, mine's like a little fluttery, but like, I don't know about you, but that was cheesy. I had to do it. We're out here doing it. So, and then like at a light run, so like zone 2, you're like 2 or 3, because it's basically like how you can like still talk and like.
So is it your heart rate zone?
Kind of, but it's more like your subjective assessment of how exerted you are. But as far as weightlifting, a cool way to think about it, I just helped my client with this the other day, is because you can't always be like, oh, I'm going to put 10 more pounds, 10 more pounds, 10 more, right? That eventually that will stop. So once you stop seeing those kind of gains, it's hard to have that motivation. So there's little things like this, where let's say you're doing 3 sets of 5 deadlift and you're doing 405. So week 1, you do 405 and you're done with your first set. And you use this scale and you're like, all right, I'm at like a 9, which is like almost max, right? Then the next week you do 4 or 5 again for 5, and you might be at like an 8. So it's just another way to track improvement without putting weight on the bar. And it sounds kind of lame, but it is a very like good way to know that you're getting stronger in the same weight, but you're still like getting better. Even though you're still doing the same weight, you're getting better.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
thank you. That's the difference between men and women right there. I'm chucking it. You're like,
mine are all right here.
Yeah. So that's all for that one. I mean, like I said, I have so many more definitions we can go through. Comment below, like with ones that you guys want to know. Like we are happy to answer any of them. She thinks it'd be funny to do like a bunch.
I want to do some girly ones.
Yeah,
be like, hey Ryan, what does this mean?
Yeah. So maybe we'll do that one next time. But thank you guys for watching, and get out there and crush it.
Yes. I don't know why I went like this.
Oh. Little attitude, huh, baby?